Round one, fight!
Fucking hit the button. God damn it. Ginpu dumb. Hello. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back. It's Monday. Yeah. Congrats on first sand. I think that's the only thing. And of course, hello Fizz. It's the only thing that happened, right? Sand. And that's it. Yeah, okay. Gotta make sure these things, because I don't. I can miss shit. It's easy to miss shit. That's ever streamed knows how easy it is. So I'm back in the power washing mines today. Probably will be all week. I didn't make my schedule, but that's basically what it is. I only expect to be streaming my usual 4 days this week. Saturday, I've got a new bed coming. No idea exactly when. They'll be here between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. that day. Yeah, whenever they feel like getting their fucking asses out here, basically, is what it comes down to. But, so it's time we get started. No chit chat, might as well just start gaming. There are things I'm thinking of, which I can talk about while I do this. So, remember a couple weeks ago I did some crowd control stuff with DRG? Well, my work is closed on Veterans Day, which is November 11th. Week from today? Eight days from today. What do I do? I was like, you know what? I'd finally do that crowd control stream where you guys can actually really fuck with me. Since one small thing was the thing that's the one small thing. That one thing that Ryudo ended up getting to do. Luscious washing cleaning services. Okay, yeah, that's us. It works. I'm in Florida. But I was going to do it that I'd allow it in order to allow channel points to be used in crowd control stuff, you have to pay. It's not that much for 1 month. So I thought I would probably do that to make it that everybody could enjoy it. Like if someone is financially not able to, well then you could still have fun with it. I have to figure out the conversion rate, of course. Channel points to coins and things like that. I'm going to do that. I'm having lots of thoughts as the year's coming to a close. Another thought is, Sorry, I know I'm streaming. I was responding to somebody. But my phone, despite the fact that I'm in streamer mode, my phone decided to alert me that somebody had messaged me on Discord. I happened to look over at the exact time. But I'm also trying to do... I just did the raid alert thing.
2 seconds later.
Congrats on second, Larian. There's the 6 different sounds that I had set aside for raid alerts, and then I decided if I could divide them in half, but then let it be randomly selected, 2 per folder, it would make a slightly different announcement every time. Basically, it's 1 thing from Altered Beast and 2 things from Super Mario Land. And I divided the sounds up on how they sounded and their length and stuff, and then shoved them in the folders and let Firebot choose how to do it. So something else I've got on my mind of what to do for those, but it's going to take some time. And I've told a few people, but I'm not going to put it out there in the open air. On record, on stream record, that I said I was going to do it just in case something happens and I don't. But my alerts have never been particularly my own work, so I'm thinking of trying to fix that somehow. Anyway, we got a mini roller coaster. Hey, thanks for helping out. Yesterday my little gator ride turned 18, so we threw her a party and opened up the ride for free all day, and you'll see it got messy real quick, but the kids had a blast, and that's the main thing. Speaking of blast, let her have it, the grubby little chuffer. No!
Then shalt thou count to 3.
Oh, congrats, Mutt. On 3rd. I'm sad I can't get near the Helter Skelter, which, by the way, is 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, no, that's the same right height. I felt like it might have been too small. I do feel like that's too small. I feel like it's missing 2 carriages, but what do I know? Easy Chivo on this one. So I'll have to look and see what it is. Ride the coaster. Uh-oh. Whee! Wait, when does it stop? Shit, I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Fuck nutters. Damn, this thing is filthy. I want to know what all this gook is. It's all this garbage that the kids put all over the place. Poop. I do not live here now. I refuse to live here now. You can't make me. Is there a deck chair on the roof? I shouldn't ask the question because I'm probably going to hate the answer, but you know, I ask anyway. Yo, curves. Const. How you doing? Off work, legs are returning from jelly state. Oh. You often say to me, you've been doing this how long? Too long, man. Oh, okay, you did a lot of steppies. Don't you get bored? Wouldn't you rather be doing something else? Answer's always the same. And what is that answer? Thanks for telling me half a story there, man. Anything to have my old position at FedEx again? Wait. But isn't UPS the one with the union? I would want to work with the one with the union. I just me personally, but hey. Office gig home during the pandemic. Oh, okay. So not actually a driver. Gotcha. I'd love to be back at my job from 17 years ago. Just working for a local paper, display advertising. I was doing graphic design stuff, which I very much enjoy doing. That was pre-2008. Lost my job during that time, and I've been stuck where I'm at now. Losing my job again this time, but so I'm letting it go. It doesn't serve me anymore, this job, to grow. Learned some things while being there, and I'm done learning. They ain't got nothing more they could teach me that's even valuable. The other neat thing that the paper I worked at is like you worked with your sales rep, and if you guys hit goal, this is before they all got outsourced and stuff, but if you as a team hit your sales rep's goal, you got a bonus as well that month as the artist. So that was pretty cool. Hang on, let me see what my sister wants. Well, it says missed call. If she needs me, she'll try again. Or she'll message me on Discord. Oh fuck, I forgot. I looked at it and then I went, oh, I gotta go have dinner. And that was the end of my thought process. I was like, oh yeah, I need to listen to this after dinner. That's like story of my life. I only feel like me forgetting becomes more common than rare anymore. And yet, at the same time, being able to forget's kind of nice. I don't put as much pressure on myself anymore. I'm remembering that it's okay to say I don't know, or nope, I forgot, or just flat out nope. I don't know who's a senior here, but I'm not getting any benefits for being a senior yet, so until I get my AARP or whatnot, I ain't even gonna consider using it as a term. I'll call it a stoner moment. Who was it I was talking to recently and they were like, oh, look into that. I think it's my hairdresser. She just turned 50. Or she turned 50 recently, and I guess we've already started sending her deals and things and shit, man. Honestly, it sounds like a good idea. Taking advantage of all the discounts that people are willing to give. Considering the climate right now, financial situation of many of us and stuff, it sounds not such a bad thing. Sister's just calling the bullshit for a bit. I messaged her. I said, what's up? Just to make sure I didn't pick up for something important. Overall, it shouldn't be that my sister's calling for something bad, but just want to make sure that nothing bad happened. She doesn't typically call me at like 3:30 in the afternoon. Both my boys, they all eepin'. And eepy babies. Cinder had a rough morning. No, it's actually been kind of cool in Florida lately, so I had the windows open. But Monday is the day that they usually come to take care of the lawn. The big ride-on mowers were making noise, and the weed whackers, and Cinder did what Cinder does best when there's loud, scary noises. Got under the quilts on the bed and hid. Whenever I pull out the vacuum, he's there. He'll hide somewhere for a little bit, and then he makes a break for the bedroom to get under the covers. He gets scared. Yeah, Philly boy. He's also a very bad boy. He got into my sneakers again and fucked up the lace I already replaced once. So I replaced both my laces today. Again. But then after breakfast, he was just sitting on the counter by the toaster oven like nothing. Like, that's totally unacceptable behavior in this house, that cats are allowed on the counter, or they're allowed on my eating surfaces. They're not. I let them get away with a lot of shit, but not where I eat. Because they step with their little poopy-covered feet on the surface of where I'm prepping food. No. Not allowed. It's a sanitary thing more than anything else. People are playing now. Thank you, 5 people, for hanging out and lurking. I never even know how many people are around. I refuse to look at numbers until the stream's over. And then I get depressed after stream, usually. But at least I don't get depressed during stream. Halloween stream, I did show you what my numbers were, but I don't think they've been that low in a couple years. Oh, I think most of the people were in your channel, to be honest. Everybody that was talking seemed to have been in your chat, not mine. He also, I believe, had more people to raid off with than I did. So, you did better. People liked seeing, Mutt and Akigu. Real Mutt and Kigu, not just a little cartoon. Can that happen on YouTube, or? Oh, it sounded like YouTube was starting to try to do some collabby stuff. Well, yeah, I know you're referencing that now, but I'm like, you said Claire's got emotes and stuff on YouTube and simulcast, so I'm wondering if it's something that can be done again just over there. I guess I'm just trying to think of how to make a crappy situation better. I presume the email that came the other day, because it never was stated, but I'm presuming it was again a no. Because there was no statement to go with it. Oh, you still haven't looked. It's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. It's crap considering the policies that I read about that apparently exist, and why doesn't that apply to your situation either? But I don't need to tell you that, because I'm sure you've already thought about it inside and out. That guy that went up and kissed that girl only got 30 days suspension. Oh shit. Yeah, I wrote about that on Boix's Discord and made a remark about this is why, one of the reasons why I hate having been born AFAB. because people think that they own you. I probably would have punched the dude if that was me. But I also don't think I'll ever go to the con because of all the crap that I hear that actually happens, and ball pits and broken necks and unwanted advances and shit like that. It doesn't feel like a good place to go. Feels like a very bad place to go, to be honest. I would like to go to MagFest, but it's way too heckin' expensive. Even if I have a place I could stay, it's just still like... Thinking about it, it's fucking expensive. Wobbly was talking about doing like a wobbly con. Basically just cabin weekend with a bunch of streamer people. That's something I could get behind. Like smaller groups of people you already kind of associate with getting to hang out. It's kind of a Friendsgiving. That's because women aren't people. Yep. That's why Friendsgiving is something I'm looking forward to, because there's one place I can see several people together. I keep meaning to ask Kat all who she intends would be, or expects to be there, just so I don't get blindsided by something. I just like to be prepared, I guess. It's just me. I'm gonna skip that one. Go to something people don't expect or associate with power washing. You've reached the power wash cap. That's fine. I've been waiting to reach the fucking cap, so I can dump it all into that. I was about to say, maybe sit on it, but then I realized you were talking about in-game. Never lines up with the wall and I get annoyed. That's good. I need a new couch. My couch is 20 plus years old. It's seen better days. It wasn't used for so long, and then it started to get used. Otherwise, I guess it would have fallen apart sooner. But first things first. Saturday is new bed. See that? Secondly, I get loads of time to think, and I mean properly think deeply, like we don't do so much anymore. Oh, I think deeply. I had this amazing thought and got so lost in it that I zoned out completely. Those kids couldn't believe their luck. They got 2 whole minutes on the ride for $1. I'm all too familiar with thinking. Overthinking. If I sit down to just try to meditate, it turns into a longer process because clearly I needed it, but like, god damn it, I had other things I needed to get done. Or I wanted to get done, I guess, would be more appropriate. Pretty sure this one's okay still. Ooh, what happened there? He does make his own good songs. I like My Own Eyes a lot from a more recent album. Very Foo Fighters sounding. I have no idea who this one's supposed to be like. My mom said something years ago. This was probably one of my first cassettes, if not my first cassette. I don't even know if we were live yet, Mutt. Boingo. Now I'm gonna have to... I can't even think of an Oingo Boingo song. Yeah, I know the name. I'm just teasing you. Hopefully you know I'm just teasing you. If you don't, I'm sorry that you did not know that I meant it as just teasing. Candy is getting stickier. Make sure it's out of my ears. Okay. I don't see it. Make it clean. I'll let you down.
Hello, Ryudo.
Things you learn when children are in the house. I remember it from being a kid. I don't need kids around. Are you a parent, Larian? I support a theory I have. I have a theory that parents tend to forget what they did when they were children, and they're like, we never did that, and I'm sitting here going, fuck yeah, we did. They could just forget things to make room for more memories. My sisters at least tend to forget that we did stupid shit like that when we were younger. I remember, but I never became a parent. Aha! So you'd be at least the objective person who'd be like, no, kids do this. This isn't weird. Well, potentially. But maybe I was also just a weird fucking kid. Got bubblegum in my hair once, and I already knew instinctively that sticky things in hair are not fun. Hair is just like fur. Don't make the animals get sticky. I only have that song for... This might be a little too spicy for Switch. I know it's really quiet though. I mean, there's nothing sexual about it. I just remember hearing it back then. My older brother introduced me to much music. I see. Wait, painkiller. That's the psych thing, right? Okay, then this all makes total sense why psych would use it. From the character he has created in the online community, unless that's really him, yeah, it makes total sense. It was the gateway. First Yahtzee, then psych. Yes, 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 I hear you. I'm doing it. Meds. This is your
4 o'clock.
reminder to take your meds if you haven't already. And you have to. You're going to take your meds. People. Luster Wash, is there any chance you can get yourself to Washingham to clean up our interactive solar? Ooh, we had an incident. Is tea a med? I should make and take tea just in case. I would say yes. Whether it be caffeine or herbal, it's a med. Achieve on the next level, okay. Dude, this guy's stoned or something. Them red eyes. It's a lot like mine. Buzz your cell phone. Oh, there is no turning it off. That long to get everything clean. I'm perfectly fine being told where the Chivos are, because I'm not paying attention half the time. Thought that looked pink. I know there was something there. Roof deck, chair seat. Oh, I gotta get back up there. Okay. Coaster cart, connecting housing. That thing. I think that should be done. Okay, loading bay has some stuff. Outer barrier as well. Okay, there's no way I'm not hitting that balloon now. What is the thing I'm stuck at? Post. Bay has a lot of things. Flowers, foliage. We need to, pink isn't working with this. Let's go back to green. Saw that. Game says you may not. Post rock base and wall. Okay, so that should cover all of that. Yes. Sorry, I just looked over at my phone and there's this older guy that I like to watch sometimes on Twitch who's not doing so well health-wise, and his wife's been trying to raise money. She went live again. Piano guy. Plays piano and stuff. Piano improv. Some hurt things going on. Just the more I could do, the best I could do is one of these. And I don't even know if she's still going right now. I believe this is the right name. Let me look real quick. Oh. She's in front of the piano right now. We'll do that. Piano improv man. There we go. if you're curious. I found out about them from Minimat. Minimat raided over there one day. I love piano. I never learned to play it very well. Play some things. I knew how to read music because I played other stuff. I don't even know if it's like a requirement anymore in schools, but we had to learn freaking plastic recorder, and then there's a chance you got into playing an instrument because it was offered. Just remembered what the amazing thought was. Isn't it weird how some people have the perfect name for their jobs? Like, there was this famous detective from around here called Penelope Proof. Yep. Get this, she used to be a baker, but she rose through the ranks. Oh, proofing bread. Proof still used to works. I know some interesting or not good matchups like that. I do it to help people who could get motion sick, and it's kind of nice that I don't have to fucking walk around. It's like, who left their first sauna here? Then I realized it was a gator. What? Like this little yellow dot here. That dot there. That made me think it was the eye. This dot was the nose, and the eyes were the ears. And it's got teeth hanging out like a... Yes, it's a suit. And the teeth looked like they might have been stitching instead of teeth on the side face. Suitor left behind their head. It's about the right colors for some of the characters people make out there. I'm sure I've even seen someone's wolf that looks like this. color choices. I had something cool happen today. I think I've mentioned this to y'all before. Let me get a link. Because I'm listed as a creator for these guys too. But there's a thing called Able to Play. It's a site that goes over games for accessibility and whatnot. And that's actually a pin from my own thing, like me referring people over there. It's free. It's good if you're trying to find a game that suits your accessible needs, your abilities. And they were running a contest last week. They were giving out Steam gift cards on top of that. And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't expect to win anything. No, I won. There were just like 3 randomly picked people who applied. So, getting some game money. Not that I need it right now, and I'm trying to finish this game. There were a few games I was looking at. I showed Ryudo, he's like, what are you gonna buy with it? Listen, I'm gonna buy a bunch of indie games, but I was like, this one, or this one? Or this one. These are all 4 strong candidates. Which should be Return to Obra Dinn. What's that other one? Your card's better, my card's better than yours. There's some like little card battling game that Gilder played that was adorable. So I wish listed it because it was a wholesome roguelite where you're a bunch of kids on the playground and you're just battling your cards and you put neat stickers on them to power them up, and you're all happy that your friend did well. You know, got to see these cool stickers and stuff. What are the other ones? One is... I know it's a British humor game that Gilder had mentioned. Mutt has it, but hasn't played it. But I looked at it and I was like, okay, that seems kind of funny. I should try that. Yep. That is it. I was about to pull up my conversation with Ryudo because I listed the ones since Ryudo's the one that asked what I would get. There's one more. Oh, Sopa, the Tale of the Stolen Potato. I played the demo, and I really liked the demo. I just haven't bought it yet. It came out. Very cute style and stuff, but one of the reasons I haven't bought it yet is because I gotta get through this game and about 20 others still. It's more likely that gift card money I'll get, I'll just sit there and wait until, like, Christmas sale or something, and then I'll really maximize my benefits. And maybe by that time I'll be done with Powerwash. It's too short, so I'll probably do a single stream thing. Ah. Gilder explained it as absurd humor, British humor. I'm all for absurd British humor. I think sometimes here we get so stuck on so many things we forget what's to have fun some days. I need to go through all my clips that feature me squeaking or making some other mouth noise with as little game noise in them as possible for a project I'm going to try to work on. Problem is I forget which ones are actual EAP stuff and which ones aren't. Okay. Peeped on Saturday during Neo. There's so much other noise going on. It's not a good candidate. There's too much other noise happening from Dubs and Ryudo and the gameplay. And I can't just like pull up a microphone and record a nice clean EAP because it will sound very forced and fake. So I'm having an idea. Let's just say that. Plus, it'll put some skills of mine that are very rusty back to work. Sudden thought. Those reptiles on my right aren't gators, they're crocs. You can tell by the teeth. Oh boy, hope no one notices. Honestly, they look more like gators than crocs to me. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. Yeah, they are crocs. That is way too narrow. Gators have fat heads. Crocs got skinny head. See Cinder twitching. Well, yeah. Sounds about right. Alligators are definitely the you see the top teeth ones. I think overall, gators are only... I don't even know if there... Are there other gators besides the ones here in the States? I almost feel like it's its own, like, thing. I think I've tried to look it up before. It's like, well, where else are there gators? And it's just like... I think everything else is crocs. Or, caiman. Like... It is called the American alligator, but just because it's called the American alligator doesn't mean there's not, like, a European alligator or something. Got Nile crocodiles and saltwater crocs and American crocs. China has some? Okay. I just remember, like, it was something like crocodiles are a lot more common in comparison. Like, there was more species of croc than was gator. Two extant species, yeah. A Mississippi penisis. Using... My biggest thing is I just keep forgetting that the floor cleaner is a thing. Oh yeah, I should use the floor cleaner on the flat floors. But I'm like, I don't know. I can get the other thing done faster, maybe, probably. Most likely. A giant reptile being only in North America, almost. Yeah, I'd expect it to be more in Central America, Latin America, parts of South America. Save time versus wide nozzle and just walking back and forth in parallel stripes. Thing is even if I walk back and forth, if I don't look down at the right angle, you go full speed and miss stuff. That's why I'm like, I don't know, like, I like it, but I still think it needs improvement. It's great early on because nothing cleans as fast as it, but once you get your hands on, you know, the Pro, everything else is kind of like, meh, whatever. No, I'm gonna leave this one. Obviously, all about your experience and just glancing over while doing dishes and stuff. That's fine. Yeah, people in this county don't seem to make very good decisions, it seems. This alternate universe. Call it an alternate universe because we do mention Hawaii. As well as Canada. Time travel's not real. Yet. Little crab looks a little upset. Tubbies. I'd pick him up if he don't pinch me. What are you offering as bait? What reptile has ears like that? my gosh. That was next level inability there for me. I think the only thing left is the rails. Let's look. Fishing sign and the track. Okay. We don't seem to obey laws of this universe here. We clean everything with the power on, including light bulbs. Because it's satisfying. Clean off the filth and see the bright light right underneath. Hit. I don't think I've been asked to clean money yet. It's just a matter of time, I'm sure. Popcorn! What happened? I'm not quite in my seat. Whoop! I got ejected from the ride. Stop by for a free ride on your leg if you can stand the G-force, that is. Kids and the scientists, we've been up in the ante on interactivity here at Washingham Museum, so excitement was through the roof at the opening of our all new state-of-the-art solar system. So where do we want everyone to take from their time in Washingham? That's amazing. Unfortunately, something coincided with the annual Great Chocolate Giveaway in the town square, and within seconds we had 200 hyper kids running around putting their sticky paws on everything. Can you help? All right. You know, I don't know how I haven't completed a single job yet with just the triple. Guess I'll have to do that. Funhouse solar system. Clean the sun. Then all the planets in order from the sun. Okay. As you can see, those kids were feral as you like. But was it the chocolate that sent them over the edge? It was the excitement of seeing the solar system like never before. I'd like to think it's the solar system. I have to be honest, when I first saw it, I ran around a lot too. I don't know, I think I'd be pretty excited if I saw this exhibit when I was younger. But I also was not very normal. Well, what everybody calls normal anyway. How do I get on top of the sun? Kirby. Okay, so after the sun, we have Mercury. That's this little guy right here. Then we go to Venus, who is about the same size as Earth. That'd be here. Should make this one Earth. It said the planets, it didn't say and their moons. Also, why did somebody eat Earth? Makes this over here Mars because it's so tiny. Yeah, it looks like we only got one moon here. Mars is tiny. I guess tiny is not quite accurate, but it's little. That's a rocket. What the hell is this? Jupiter has rings? Where are they, man? Giant heckin' storm. There. Considering it went Mercury. Oh, okay. It's got them on the different rings. Kinda. Everybody's got their own orbit. Mars is on this line. Jupiter's on this line. This is the... No. Who's on this line? Oh, you're Uranus, so... Neptune. Saturn. Okay. This is where I'm like, does it mean the planet itself? So I might have already fucked up by having all the inner core and mantle and stuff. It probably did mean that. It's like the rings are part of Saturn, but... group things now. So it's like, do we mean the whole display for Earth, or do we just mean the planet of Earth? You're on that one. Who's on this one? That one, that one. So this is the right one. You know what this makes me think of? Pogo ball. Probably not. I had one that was... I guess they had like a beast line or something. I had one that was this purple cat. Made it a bit easier to hold on to at your feet because the ears were there. Well, they're forgiving for what they consider to be the stuff because I got the achievement. Even though I had all these parts of the earth I cleaned. You know I have to. No, I saw that. You give that back to me. Wait, it doesn't do anything? I'm sorry, this isn't very exciting. Planets don't spin while they go around? They don't pass each other in real time or anything?
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Ryudo just subscribed for 32 months. They're the leader of the bunch. You know them well. They're finally back. To kick some tail. Ginpu. Ginpu streams.
Thank you, Ryudo. Thank you so much for the resub. "32 months? It's like 3 decades. But I chose to have this voice because this is the voice they use for Tracker, and Tracker can't say Ginpu. So Tracker always says Ginpu. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use Microsoft Zero voice because of that. Tracker, track Powerwash. I know. It's a ton of fucking decades. Whole 3 of them. Some kid took a bite out of the moon. Guess he thought it was white chocolate. Shouldn't be spinning like that either. What, a kid took a bite out of the moon? There's no chunk out of the moon. At least the moon is spinning, unlike the Earth. Ice giant planets, Uranus and Neptune. Funny that Uranus isn't the gas giant. Yeah, boo. I You can just shoot me now. Put me out of everybody's collective misery. Yep. No, back up. By the way, feel free to enjoy the exhibits and have a nosy at the info while you wash. I mean, it does look pretty neat. A cartoony way. Here or there? Oh, no. You're getting up, buddy? Checking out your brother? You're so cute. You're so fucking cute, Odo. He went over to Cinder and gave him a couple of licks. When am I not? I had half a chocolate a while ago. I only just felt it, though. Okay. There's usually Cinder's trying to get next to Odo, but I'm counting this one as Odo getting next to Cinder. Yeah, there's another one. Got caught. Have to count it. Why are we only giving a shit about the zodiac constellations? I love these colors. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that or not. But maybe a color combination around here. Jiminy! Taurus. Hang on. That's not Aries. I thought Aries was like a V. I mean, it is spelled different. That's Scorpius. Sagittarius. Libra. Virgo. Leo. Cancer, Gemini. half of Aries. Really? Huh. Okay. I don't know shit. Thought it was more. Okay. There were lots I didn't appreciate about the solar system till I worked here. No idea that in Earth's prehistory it collided with a protoplanet called Theia. But did you? I'm pretty sure I heard that. That's where the moon came from. I think. Oh. Well, it's still a constellation in the night sky. Something I thought we all agreed on, like kind of like coordinates on this plot of land, this and that, and what do I know? Some days I think I'm just a big idiot, so... So I wonder something. What is required rating for us? How is it that people who required us to read it are the ones that believe it, or don't believe in it now? Probably rhetorical. It doesn't need to be answered. Fell off a cliff by the time he died, or as what he believed. Ha. I know I'm not invincible. Maybe it's because I'm such a terrible terrible liar. but I can't even do these other things, like leave that shit. It made sense before it left my mouth, so if you guys didn't understand, it's okay. I tried to reflect on what I said. I thought, you know, I wonder if that was even coherent. Probably not. I'll to warn chat, if they didn't understand, it's perfectly fine. It was probably me. Even if I'm fairly sure about something, I still question if I'm right. Been proven wrong before. So yeah, I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. I'll mention it now. Again, in case people weren't around. Ooh, streetcar. I'd love to, but not today. Probably not today. See what time it is when I'm done with this thing. It is a vehicle, it wouldn't take that long. Anyway, what I was saying, work is closed next Tuesday because we are closed for federal holidays such as Veterans Day. So I'm looking at doing a long stream of Deep Rock Galactic with crowd control turned on. And I'm going to enable most everything except for that one that Ryudo did. 'Cause that was annoying. But you'll be able to summon dreadnoughts and exploders and detonators and whatever on me. Probably also Fizz. And I'm going to also pay for a month of crowd control so that we can use channel points for it too, so in case if people didn't have money to buy the coins, you could still have fun. I mean, wouldn't Ryudo be dragon knots? Or dragon bread? Ryu and Do is bread? I know, it's bad. Don't laugh. Please don't laugh. You spelled it wrong! Fizz. Are you okay? Fizz doesn't awfully misspell things, so I need to make sure he didn't have a stroke or something. Do you have a stroke, hon? Shake the candy out of my ears. Starting to think the running gag this
Whoa,
month
that
will be
water's
that,
cold.
keep increasing the stickiness of the candy every week until the month is over. No, bad fish. I will trigger it to go. I have a feeling like if it hasn't been utilized in a while, it just forgets that it's supposed to be some nuggy. Yeah, I can trigger it manually that way and still get your name credit. Even if it doesn't work, I can make it work. But yes, DRG crowd control, probably with Fizz, next Tuesday, most of the day. channel points could be used to buy crowd control coins as well. I'm gonna front a month for them just to do it. I'm a little streamer. Ain't worth it for me to do a full year of that shit. Plus, I'm usually cozy streamer, so I don't know if people actually want to abuse me or not. The only way I can let people use channel points is by, you know, paying for a month. So. Always get like your 50 free. I don't even know if you've been caught yet. Chances to catch rare is up, and I made basically everybody rare that I added to it. Seen cat caught. It didn't work. I'll have to reboot it. Just fucking spell today. I'm gonna reboot this motherfucker. Candy Corridorus. Problem is, it doesn't look anything like a Corridorus. close it and restart it. Corridoras are catfish. It doesn't look like a catfish. The rest of it formed into the moon. That's what I thought. Right, and you're not lying to me, game. Invasive fish. Yep. Who knows, maybe people will start eating them because of how tight everything else is right now. Just, you know, go out there into the ocean and off the coast of Florida and go find yourself some lions. And obviously handle with care and all that, but yeah, they try to hold festival-y things and competitions to get people to go out there and take some out. But they have hunting licenses for all the snakes in Florida. I keep missing this wall. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fish eater. But I'm sure that would change if I didn't have other options. Calories is calories, like you said. Way to get me to eat fish is just batter it. Batter it in tempura, fry it up good. More bread than fish. What's up, buddy? I see you down there. Back. Hey, creeper. Doing the math. There he goes. Yep. I think I forgot to move that over to this new layout scene stuff. only 2 rings left, so there's little bits here and there that I'm missing. One ring. No rings. So what am I missing? Oh, all the stuff that's done? Oh, sweet. I didn't know about that. Something about a rocket trail. So let's go back over here. Oh. I think it's clean. That thing is filthy still. Earth, cornice light, pillar, earth stuff. Yep, earth. That's the planet the little creatures from that I was playing last week. Humans. He's on planet Earth. Or he's from Earth. Spelled exactly that way. Yeah. Cornice light. Fuck these lights? Oh, only one of them is clean. Okay. That's the one that was already clean. Complete any job using the triangle or the tripod, try whatever. This thing! Absolutely stellar performance. Can't wait to show the kids some proper concrete science. Venus's retrograde rotation, the moon's Jupiter, and the imminent visitation of our feline planet X over. Mm-hmm. $600. We'll do one more. Well, it says, our crowdfunding campaign, we're bringing our historic streetcars out of retirement. Not only named each other. Both added AI pilots. Oh, great. Train on authentic historic data to create the ultimate tour guides for our residents. Every journey with us promises a An insightful experience today while you'll be watching Penelope Proof, 1810 to 1856. Giacinto's most prolific baker. She was also an amateur sleuth, famous for crowbarring herself into any ongoing criminal investigation. Streetcar lay dormant for quite a while, though, so some of the dirt might take some shifting. I reached the power wash cap. How? Well, then make things available for me to buy. Seriously, where's my clothing? Where's my skins? Oh, I only have skins for them. Well, I spent every point I could, and I still, have more to go. Haven't spent all my money, because my next thing is to... care much for that. I want to get this. I need 12k for that. I could just switch over to this thing altogether, but... Alright. Change washer styling. Get credit for that. Power washer, huh? How interesting. I'm gonna have a conversation with the AI fucking streetcar, huh? Future Lab, you better have made this one good. Hit. Let me introduce myself. I'm Penelope Proof, full-time baker, part-time detective, out of hours, fiddle paddler. I'm not baking muffins and busy selling crumbs, and right now the oven's off. think the exterior there is done. Hard to tell. Streetcar named Desire, huh? Oh, Desiree. And this is a cleaning service. If you want to spout true crime nonsense, go to Wendy's. Yeah, pretty much. However, this is an AI talking to me, so it doesn't even deserve. Big Clanker. This is a power washing service. The one that's talking right now, yes. So this streetcar was programmed to act like the actual Penelope Proof, who was from the 1800s. As soon as you started washing, I could see from your getup that something wasn't right. But we're gonna find that the devs more than likely are doing this for fun, poking fun at this. Why would a power washer conceal their identity like that? What was it they didn't want me to know? I don't want to frickin' clip off my toes with this thing. That's what. Sorry, my head was swimming with more questions than answers, like a half-torn quiz book floating the 7 seas. Had to know more. I don't know why this universe is weird. People who exist here. Little oddballs. But the devs do write pretty funny shit, so... I'm holding my opinion until after this whole board is over. Not yet. There was more. A van tucked away. Sure, they need equipment on the job, but how much? Maybe there is more to this van than meets the eye. There was something else hiding in there. Yeah, some cats. Something that, at the very moment, the entire county was looking for. Oh, you're gonna say I have the gems. Maybe I shouldn't be inside this thing at the end. It's gonna try to trap me inside and take me to the cops or some shit. Start hallucinating it's real. We were the killer the whole time. Make a very creepy sound, not gonna lie. It's not clean. Aircon vent, door window, exterior mount, motor 1 of 2. Odor. Door window. On vents. Are there more than one aircon unit? Oh, yeah. It's the motor. Imagine the motor's underneath or something. Okay, I see. Box. First, I managed to track Karen down. Come quick, bring everything you got. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm trying to see what the streetcar named Desiree has to say about that. Hey, Rinson, thank you for another sterling effort. Apologies for the minor interrogation from Pendam LP. I think we'll take her offline for now. We don't want her throwing accusations at everyone that gets on board. Hopefully people can entertain themselves by looking out the window or something. See? There you go. Might have been icky that it was a AI thing, but I was holding my judgment. Yeah, these guys are really good. As far as dev teams go, I've not been able to have many complaints about them. Alright, we're just popping over here because it's dinner time. It's a Monday. I don't usually go 4 hours because it's usually a 3-hour day. Anyway. Let's do a refresh and see who's live out there, where we're gonna go. Okay. You're ending. Vampires or retro? That will help me decide. If nobody decides, I will pick. It's been going how long? Double check. Oh, yeah. They'll be around for a bit. Okay. Okay. And thanks everybody for hanging out today. If you're not already following, please do. Follows here are anonymous. That means you don't need to worry about getting called out for it. I'm back on Wednesday and Friday and Sunday, as far as I can tell right now this week, and most likely Powerwash all week. I'm gonna fix my schedule here on Steam or stream. Twitch. God, I don't even know where I am. I need dinner. But we're going over to Gray. Gray's playing some Super Metroid right now, Rando specifically. I'm not sure who she's modded, who they have modded Samus to be. Honestly, it feels like it's a character from like Castlevania or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hope I'll see you Wednesday. In the meantime, stay safe, stay strong, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves and to others, and I'll see you then.